agenda. No, that's been done. Yeah, that's been done. Okay. I have to remember to call. Yeah, to get those new papers. Same time, while I'm at it, might as well get new business cards done too. Yeah. It'd be nice to have some new business cards. I'll put that in so I remember I do. So. And I have to also tell some of my clients to stop paying me in change. Reminds me of like the dreams I've been having. Coins and taxes and things. Yeah. Hi. Come on in. Grab a seat. Make yourself comfortable. I have some coffee if you'd like a cup of coffee. So, I received your papers. I have your papers here. And I had time to go over them thoroughly. You seem to have everything in order. The only thing that's really missing is seeing the type of business that you're in. And you don't really have an office space that you're declaring. I figured something out for you. I figured that it would be good if you could declare some office space to reduce some of your income tax costs. And we need more deductions because right now you are making more money than you're actually declaring. And seeing how much everyone loves the government and they love to pay the government, that's where I come in. I'm there to help you so you can make money. Every little bit helps. So just for the office space, I want you to do something for me. I have a tape measure here. Normally, a person in their house will occupy a room that's about 10 feet by 10 feet, approximate, as an office space. So it could be a parlor or living room. It could be in the kitchen, or it can even be in the basement, whatever. Anything goes. But most people, when they're declaring their office space, you declare your heating costs, You declare any material costs. But very important, when you're declaring your office space, let's say square feet, normally you would measure, the width by the length times that, and it would give you your square feet that you would be able to declare at that space. But I want you to measure the height for me. Yes. Because for our government, we're going to send a report of how many cubic feet you have in the room, the total area that you are occupying. Because you see, the government, when they say calculate floor space, well, in fact, aren't you also heating the whole room? So, you should be able to declare that. That is why I want you to measure everywhere for me. And we'll send that in. We might confuse the government at first, but I'll handle the argument with them because it's totally justified. Yes, it is. Reminds me too, talking about government. I've been having these dreams lately. I think I must have been a tax collector or something in a previous life, because I keep on getting these ideas on how to better my customers. As of you. So, just to give you an example of some of my ideas, yes, let's take a little trip back, way back in time, and you'll be able to get the idea. 1 pence, 2 pence, 3, 4, 5, 6 pence, plus 4 shillings. The Queen may be very happy this year, very satisfied. And 4/4 pence. Please, do approach the bench. Do you have the acquired taxes for this year? Oh, you are new to our township. May I have your name, please? And you belong to which part of the township? Very well. We did send out the memos in advance this year. Did you not receive it? It is explaining all about the taxes and the increase that the Queen has requested. Yeah. Times are getting hard, you know. And the Queen has many tasks to complete. Yes, for her queendom or queenship. Yes. And that is why I am in charge of the taxes. I am the collector, if you want. You ask why you pay taxes. Well, you see, we offer here a renowned protection for the land and the people, amongst other services. But also the taxes help to pay for the castle's upkeeping. Yes. And we also provide for you people at the same time that you are able to plant so that we will have a good cultivation. And how it works is, you see, seeing you didn't get the memo, I'll explain it to you. 1 shilling is the normal standard of calculation that we go by. Last year, it was 10 shillings per year for the year. This year, it is 11 shillings. Now, you can pay by any means of payment. We accept pences, we accept fillings, gold, anything of value that you have. I will personally calculate the value and tell you if it is enough for your taxes. You see, if you bring us, let's say, a pig, well, 1 pig is worth 5 shillings. Yes. And you can bring us some chickens. We accept cows. Cows are worth 10 shillings. Yes. So, for example, if you bring us 1 cow and 1 chicken, which is worth 1 shilling, you will have paid your taxes for the year. Yes. So, if you bring us a goat, that is worth 3 shillings. So, you would have to bring us an equivalent of 4 goats, but you would be overpaying your taxes. So, you could bring us, let's say, 3 goats and 2 chickens. That would be enough to pay your taxes for the year. But the Queen does prefer coins. Yes, to pay for the necessary township. And there is many other costs that we have to encounter. shall I put you down for your yearly sum? Yes. You don't have anything yet. Well, if you don't have anything, we will have to be charging you what is called interest. We give you 8 months at a rate of 1 shilling per month interest. So if you have not paid some necessary after 8 months, you must at least pay the interest. I am going to put down a note here in my ledger, so you can have the time to accumulate the necessary taxes. It is very important to do this. Otherwise, the Queen will not be happy, and I will be forced to feed you to the lions. Yes, after the year has passed. I am just kidding. We do not have any lions. But we will go and take what is necessary from your belongings to pay for the taxes. See, wasn't that interesting? A nice voyage back in time. And that got me to thinking. I said to myself, if they used to run like that way back, and they were paying their taxes in a much different way than we pay taxes today. They were paying with coins and gold. I don't request that you pay with coins and gold. No. Well, some of my customers have gotten the wrong idea, but I was thinking of different ways to pay the government the taxes, and seeing that you're into that type of business, if you could get your hands on some livestock, a couple of chickens, maybe a cow, a pig, a goat, whatever you can get your hands on. I'm going to write down the equivalents today of how much, let's say, a cow would bring back in deductions for taxes, and the pig, and so on, so on. And what we are going to do, instead of just filing your income tax report to the government, we're going to pay them with livestock. And that goes for anyone, actually, in any country, because every country has some kind of government, yes, that charges taxes, like way back when. And I said, well, if people bring me the livestock, for example, I'll get a truck. I'll pay for it myself. And I'll actually bring the livestock to the government. Yes. Actually, it would be nice, though, if you could give me a hand with that, and we would be able to, let's say, the Parliament, for example, here, we could dump off the livestock in front of the Parliament, and that way the government won't have a choice but to take that as payment. That's just one of the wonderful ideas I have on ways to surprise our government. Yes, because the government loves to surprise us, so why not surprise them back? And by dropping off all this livestock, I'll give them the necessary information on the price. And that way, they won't have a word to say. You know what I mean? And there's much other ways too. Like, I was also coming up with this wonderful idea. See, I do have quite a bit of change, you see. What I'm going to do is, seeing that government loves to play with our currency, what I'm going to do is, for every client like yourself that pays me, I will request to have the money in coins, like way back when. I didn't think it would be a good idea at first, but then I said to myself, we could fill these bags full of coins, and give them to the government as payment. I think that would be an excellent idea on how to give back to our government. Just an idea, you know. And if you have any suggestions for me of anything that you could come up with, that would help me, to help pay our government the necessary taxes, so we don't get penalized, let me know. It'd be a pleasure for me to make it work and put everything together. The ideas would be endless, I think. Such a great idea. But now that I have all your information, give it some reflection, and I'll finish putting everything together here. I have quite a few clients to contact and give them the good news. Anybody else out there listening, that's why you have to whisper. Because I don't want the government to know right now, not yet. But anybody else that wants their income tax done, come and see me. It'd be a pleasure to satisfy you. So, take care. We love you. And be catching you on our next adventure video. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, I got these great ideas. Government, and we can put everything together. It'll be fantastic.